Well, hello, this is Rosa, RCG Creations. How are you doing? How's it going? Hey. I'm doing a different video, so it's a different angle in the kitchen. We're going to be making this Copycat Cheesecake Factory honey wheat bread. And there's a picture what it looks like. And there's all the ingredients. And of course, there'll be a pop-up, and everything will be in the description box. Okay, so what I have in my, I'm using my KitchenAid mixer. It asks for 2 cups all-purpose flour, 1½ cups whole wheat flour, 2 teaspoons of cocoa powder, 1 tablespoon of granulated sugar, 1½ teaspoons of salt, 2 1/4 teaspoons of instant yeast. And we're going to mix all of that together in the mixer. And there's my yeast. See that? It's puffed up, so that means it's ready. I did not use active. I used, oh, bear with me one second. I'll tell you what it is. Okay, because I thought I had some instant, but I don't. So I got these from Azure, a bulk order of the active dry yeast. So you had to proof it first before you could use it. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Lock that. There's my dough. Let me bring you up so you can see what's going on. See that? Now this is my very first time making bread like this. Okay, I've always done the bread machine. Okay, so it just says mix it all up and then you set it aside. Next, after this gets mixing, we're going to mix together the warm water, the butter, molasses, and honey, and we can do this in a separate bowl. So, and I'm not too familiar with this mixer. Hubby always uses it, it's not me. But I'm going to learn, because I told y'all I wanted to learn how to start doing breads. Okay, so I'm just got to make sure that all gets mixed up. It didn't say do I do it a little fast or low or what, so I'm going to go a little bit faster. So I just want to make sure it all gets mixed up. I see a whole bunch of powder that's still in there. Sorry about that, I'm way too close to y'all. Okay, y'all can see. Oh, you can see part of it. Okay, it's starting to look better. I just needed to it's just got to get all mixed up. And of course we didn't do that many wet ingredients, so other than whatever the liquid was in the yeast. Okay, so it looks like it's good to me. Okay, so now we're going to go in the next phase. Let me shut the camera off and I'll bring you back to that. Actually, no, I'm just going to move the camera around. Because I already have my bowl for my other stuff. Okay, so here we go. Oh, let me move you in frame. Here we go. Okay, now we're going to do the next phase. That's got to stay there for a while. It just says in your KitchenAid stand mixer, combine all the flour, all the ingredients, and then set aside. So it's all mixed up. Hubby, will you double check that? Make sure that I do that right. It looks like it's all mixed up. Now mix together the warm water. Where's my water? Oh, my warm water. Warm water. Okay, the butter. Thank you, honey. Oh, let me get my spatula. Hubby's making us lunch. What you making us, Poppy? Some kind of a frozen, like a chicken breast? Some kind of frozen stuffed chicken breast something. But his sister got them at Costco. And he's had one. He really enjoys them. They're called real good. Here, put that in the picture in the video. Just take the box. He's going to show you a picture of it. Okay, see that? Okay. So we're going to have one. They're two of them in a prepackaged item. Okay, so warm butter, molasses. I gotta save my flour because I'm gonna need my flour for later. Okay, molasses, which is 1/4 cup of molasses. Poppy, would you pass me a knife and a spoon, a small spoon? Oh, I need molasses. It asks for molasses 1/4 cup. Okay, I have a 1/4 cup. Thank you, honey. I already used my sugar. Already used my. We're dog sitting for his sister who's away for the holiday. Ooh, oh, and look at this. This is honey with a real honeybee comb inside of it. She got this from, what country was she in?
Greece.
She was in Greece. So this came from Greece. Okay, so molasses is going to ask for 1 cup. So let's pour in 1 cup. And this is the last of my molasses, so I got this. I added this to my grocery list because I make my own brown sugar. And with it just now being holiday season, we're going to be using a lot of sugar. Okay. Alrighty, it looks like it's pretty much all of that. I'm going to wait and wipe my top down before I put my lid on my molasses because it's dribbled a little bit and I don't want my jar to get stuck. 1/4 cup of honey, so the same 1/4 cup. It's slowly coming out. Ooh. This is some really good honey. It definitely tastes different because of course it's in another country. Gonna be making it. Here I am, Messy Rosa, making a mess. Alrighty. I gotta wipe that down before I put it away. Okay. See the color of that? Well, that's kind of hard to tell too because I had the same container with the molasses. But it's a pretty color. And it does taste really well. We've already, as you can tell, we've already had some. Alright, oops. I can see where I have to lick this. Oh, where's my wet towel? I have my wet towel. Because I know I'm a messy cook, baker. Before I get all messy here, I like to have my wet towel next to me to clean up my boo-boos. Because they do happen quite frequently with me. Okay, so now it says we use the water, butter, molasses, and honey. And you can do this in the medium. No, so we just mix this together. So I'm just going to mix this up. Okay, in the middle of the dry ingredients, we're going to make a hole so that you can pour the water mixture in, and you can do this in the stand mixer bowl. With your KitchenAid mixer. Mix the dough until it comes together. Okay. Oh, thank you, honey. Honey's going to go ahead and put everything in make it into a hole. Give me a hole to put all this in. That's why I got a bowl with a spout to it, so that way I can pour. See that little spout there, right there? But I'm gonna make sure this is all mixed. So it's mixed up pretty good. We're ready, Poppy? Okay, let me turn you back. Let me get one hand here, one hand on the camera. Let me move my directions over here. Oh, grab the spoon. And I'm going to show you, bear with me, I'm changing my frame so I can make sure I'm in frame. No, just leave it like that. They said leave it in there. And just pour it in. Again, detailed descriptions will be in the description box. And then we just mix it. Hubby's doing this while I'm doing the camera. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I do not like the fact that it didn't say what speed. So I don't know what speed I should be doing this at. It just says mix it. In the middle of your dry ingredients, make a hole so that you can pour the water mixture in. You can do this in the stand mixer bowl with the KitchenAid mixer. Mix until the dough comes together. It says, I don't know anything about baking, I don't know. Then you'll take the dough out of the bowl and begin to knead it by hand. Oh, okay, I've seen a bunch of videos on that, so I think I know what it looks like. And then we'll know. Okay. So it's mixed it up. See that? It's mixing it all up. And then we just basically have to wait until, I think I'm going to go a little bit faster. Because it's got to form a bowl. It's got to form a dough. Because it says in the middle of the dry ingredients, make the hole. You can do this in the stand mixer bowl with the KitchenAid mixer. Mix until the dough comes together. Take the dough out of the bowl and begin to knead it by hand. Well, it's not even, it's way liquidy. But I followed the instructions to the T. You know, I'm going to pause it and see what's next. I'll bring you right back.
7 minutes.
Okay, we are back. And it did do, I ended up having to add more flour. And to be honest with you, I don't remember if I put the full, it said 2 cups of flour. I could be wrong, but I ended up having to add more flour. It's still a little on the sticky side, but at least it's enough where I can play with it. And I got, oh, I forgot to add my flour. I got to add flour to the pastry sheet. Let me add flour here too. I don't want to add too much flour, but when I measured, I was keeping track of my measurements, and it did ask, it ended up being another cup, so I must not have measured it properly and put in the full. So now I'm just going to knead it because it says, dirty hands, thank goodness I'm using a sheet protector. This is why I have my recipes in a sheet protector. And it says to knead it. You can knead it in the mixer or you can knead it on the table. Take the dough out of the bowl and begin to knead it by hand. Do this for 5 to 8 minutes if you want. Though you can do it in the mixer, but I like able to knead in the bread machine. Oh, she likes to knead the bread. That's what she's saying. Okay. Get all my little pieces in here. Oop, there's another little piece. And if you hear the doorbell, here's the people we have coming. My little brother's coming over for Thanksgiving dinner. We're cooking here. That's why I'm making these, this bread. And you'll never want to miss an opportunity to make a video, right? I know from all my readings you don't want to use too much bread. Okay, so I got about 3 more minutes. But I do know you don't want it sticky, and I could feel some sticky spots here and there. So, and I think Rob is here, Poppy. I'll introduce you if he doesn't mind getting on the video. I'll introduce you to him if he doesn't mind. But I'm gonna ask him first.
Dog.
Tell my husband, let him know I'm on the video. Okay, great. Okay, here we go. Hey, Rob, would you like to be in the video when you get settled in?
Not right this second.
Okay, not right now. He's going to settle in with all his stuff. He brought some goodies, too, for us to enjoy.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I don't feel the stickiness anymore, so I think we're good now. Now it's just a matter of kneading it. And I'm hoping I'm kneading it correctly. For those of you who know, please let me know, because again, this is my first time doing this, so I don't know what I'm doing. I still feel sticky. I don't think you're supposed to feel sticky all the way through when you're kneading. But again, I got about 2 more minutes, and my 5, it says to do it, knead it for 5 to 8 minutes. So, okay.
Do you want me to close the other door?
Yeah.
Alrighty, there's that. I'm just getting all the little pieces of the dough here. Because I see a bunch of ladies, when I see them, I did a lot of videos. They always have a clean little area from where they're working at. I do tell you it smells good, though. I will tell you that. Oh, now that's sticky. Okay. Well, I think it's working. Because after this, we're going to put it in, it says, once you're due with the dough, take the dough out of the bowl and begin, okay, we did the knead. Take another bowl and oil with 1 tablespoon oil, which I've already done. Place the ball of dough inside and roll it around in the oil, coat in all sides, then cover with plastic wrap and set aside for 2 hours. You can see that's 1, 2, 3, that'll be just enough time for supper. Because we're going to eat turkey, we're going to have ham today. Ham and all the side fixings. So, I actually timed this pretty good.
At your house.
Okay.
I think we got
So, you have to rehydrate them.
Alrighty. Okay. It's, you know, that's still sticky right there.
Yeah, everything's up. I'll go there in there. Oh, pumpkin spice.
That's another thing I'm going to look up this, because is it supposed to be all sticky like that? Okay, would you pass me that green bowl, please? Be careful, there's oil inside of it. Okay, hubby's going to help me here. He's shaking his head. No, not, no, no. Okay, I've got oil all around the bowl. And it says, take another bowl of oil and then place the bowl of dough and roll it all inside. Okay, so
Yeah, it's because it's all, this is hers.
there we go. Roll it all around. Okay. Got oil all the way around it. Oh, honey, would you give me some plastic wrap? I forgot. My fault. And there's our dough. We're going to put me some plastic wrap on top. Because we're going to let it sit for 2 hours. And then we're done. At least for now. So I'll bring you back when we get to that next phase. All I'm going to do is put the plastic wrap on, set it aside, and let it rest for 2 hours, or we'll bring you back when we get to that phase. Look, look, look. See how much it rose? I did have to add more flour. Apparently I did my measurements wrong. So now we bring it. It smells good. There it is. There's my bowl. I'm saving my plastic wrap because we still got another phase to do. Oh, ouch. Ooh. Okay. And it says, take the dough of the bowl, begin to knead it. Okay. Divide the dough into 3 pieces and roll each piece out. Okay, so I'm going to spread this out because it does say spread it all out. Okay. I think that's a good even measurement.
Oh.
I got one of my new tools for bacon. So divide it into 3 spots.
We're fine, yeah. Maybe you need to mix it some more.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get these out.
Okay, and then we're going to divide this into half so we can have 6 loaves of bread. One's going to be a little bit smaller than the others. It's okay. Just cut this out. Just making sure you can see me. Okay, yeah, you can see me.
Yeah,
This is kind of dry. Half and half?
yeah.
And I'm going to shape this into
What is a ham?
the shape of a roll.
Not a lamb.
Because this is going to spread and it's going to rise. That's what it said.
I don't think this thing's cooked.
Sure.
Yeah, it's not 120 degrees. What the heck?
Okay.
Nope. Gotta go back in.
I think the middle ones are going to be...
What's the temperature of the outer edge?
Well, it's pre-cooked. So, 120 on one side.
This one's going to be a little bit thicker, but I'm going to make it a little bit
125
longer,
right here
but
in the
that's
middle.
okay. So now you want your little logs
90.
of rolls. I'm making them into little logs.
Yeah, but this thing's pre-cooked, so.
That's some kind of... I don't know.
Alrighty.
Put it in. Turn it. Put it for 10 more minutes. I hate for it to dry out.
It doesn't look even remotely...
But I can definitely tell the oil in the bowl makes a big difference, and you being able to control it. So I'm trying to make them all about the same size.
Oh, crap.
Oops. Oops.
Can you pull the potatoes up? You just set them here or something. Put the marshmallows on.
Okay.
It's pre-cooked. It's already been cooked.
See, that's what I'm wondering. I'm like, does it really need to be if it's pre-cooked? You're just really heating it
It
up.
says it's pre-cooked. All you do is heating it up.
Yeah, that's what I think.
So the rules have.
Okay, there we go. Now let's get my poochie. Instead of using parchment paper, I'm using a silicone mat on my cookie sheet. And let me get this out of the way.
Yeah, it said pre-cooked, so it says 120 degrees. That's all you need to have. It's 127.
There's going to rise, so we've got to make sure we have space in between each one.
Ready?
Yeah.
Why don't you spray them with something like a little butter, soften them up.
Oh, that's so cute.
You don't let me do it this
I
way.
just wonder how they're going to spread out on morning. Is there?
I'm not sure how they're going to spread out. There we
And
go.
that's going to take another
And get my
7
towel.
minutes to pay.
I need something to wipe my hands.
How's that?
Oh, yeah, I added milk, so it's
I'm
a
going
lot
to put
creamier.
this back because it's
You
all
stick it in
oily.
the
Gotta
bowl?
wash that.
Yeah, it tastes good.
And then now,
Salt tastes good.
there are my
Oh,
rolls.
this is really good.
Now we get the plastic wrap. We're going to use the same one. We're going to cover these up. Then they're going to have to sit here wrapped up for 30 minutes. Then we can put them in the oven. So all I have to do is just cover the bread. You know what, I'm gonna do a double layer because I don't know how much it's going to rise. So let me get some more plastic wrap. Oh. This thing came out again. Okay. Now wrap it, stick in. Now we're just going to set this to the side for 30 minutes. So we'll bring you back. We'll bring you back when we take them out and we do the taste test. Okay, we're back. I forgot. I got to get my hands wet. We've got to wet the dough because we got to sprinkle the oats on top. Okay, now we're going to sprinkle the oats on top to give you the look just like the restaurant. And the water, putting the water on your bread allows the oats to stick, so when it bakes, the oats stay on the, okay, and I'm in a big mess. Look at that, I'm in a big mess. Okay, wipe your hands. Now we put the plastic wrap back on. Oops, I almost spilled my oats, but I had another mess. Okay, now they're all wrapped. Now we're going to set it aside for 30 minutes. Okay, we are back, and look, didn't those turn out pretty? There they all are. Now we're going to bring you back for the taste test. So here I have one. I will tell you this, the next time I do this, I'm going to definitely make sure I roll it more instead of doing the little layers. But it's not bad. If it tastes good, that's okay, we're good. I literally just got it out. It's very hot. Let me get a fork and just cut into it. because it's supposed to rest for like 5 minutes. Then I gotta put them on a cooling rack. Oh, look. Yay. Look at that. See that? It did get cooked all the way through. It's very, very hot. Ow, 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 hot. And look at that. Let me move that over. It did go all the way through, so it baked. Now let's add some butter. That is hot.
Oh!
And then let me get one from the center. What I should have done, should have made some honey butter. But let's do the taste test. Okay, that's too hot. Oven's turned off. So here we go. Let me move you back. I'm too close to you. Here we go. So let's do the taste test. This is a good one. I'll give you 2 thumbs up, my hand. This hand's busy. Oh, I could do a thumb up. 2 thumbs up. It's crunchy on the outside. Very, very soft and fluffy on the inside. Now I can hold it.
Is it deep?
And it does taste like the kind at Cheesecake Factory. So this is definitely a bread I will definitely make again. Thank you so much for watching. We'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.